and welcome to my YouTube channel, Kate May, Modern Day Mystic. We are in the energy of the full moon in Libra. So what's all that about? Libra connect to our relationships, mainly to our relationships with ourselves, with our partners, with our friends, anything that's got to do with a connection with somebody there. In the tarot, they're connected to the Justice card, so balance, scales, the truth. So you could be weighing things up at the moment, you could be looking for truth, you could be looking for justice within situations. And communication important, particularly in relationships, connected to that truth and that justice there. So I'm going to read to you what I wrote for my little blog for the full moon before we get into the tarot spread and look at the card messages for you. So as every full moon, we have a letting go. So karmic releases there, things that no longer serve us. And this full moon shows us any release to do with karmic patterns that we might be experiencing through our relationships. And this will allow you to create more harmony and more balance with the ones that you want to keep. So have a little bit of a check-in in your relationships. Is there a balance there? Perhaps you've been giving yourself a little bit too much to others. Perhaps you've been trying to fill other people's shoes and not owning your own. And if things are out of balance, now's the time to think, do you know what, mate? Shifty over, because I'm going to blend into me a bit more. If it's been the other way round, where you've just been thinking about yourself all the time and you've not been checking in on anyone, then now there's time to just check in a few other people. It's all about balance with this Libra energy. Now, this full moon in Libra, also known as the pink moon, and it's also the opening of the eclipse gateway. So it can bring some dark aspects connected within your past and with anything that is out of balance in your life. So you really do need to ask yourself, what is out of balance? What is showing up for you in your life that perhaps needs shedding light on to create a bit more balance there? We have a lot of work to do during this full moon, and any addictions, any suffering, all of this needs to be addressed and released now. If you find yourself in a dark place, allow that light at the end of the tunnel to guide you forward. Focus on the feminine aspect of beauty, forgiveness, compassion, and healing, rather than getting stuck in the illusion of despair. Now, this is the first of two eclipses occurring two weeks later, towards April the 30th, during this new moon that will come in then, the new moon in Taurus. So it's a lot of strong energy building up with this full moon and during the next couple of weeks there. So you may feel a bit of tension in the air right now. You might feel that things just don't feel right, that you're being pulled from pillar to post, and perhaps something is going to snap at the moment. But this will give way to finding a new way of harmony. So as I said, Libra rules relationships and harmony. Beauty, their planet Venus, helps with the beauty of nature, the beauty of other, and the vibes that connect anything to do with beauty, appreciation of lovely things, having beautiful people in your life, having beautiful ornaments, having anything that's just gorgeous around you. Keep in mind that most of the people we encounter in this life can be mirrors reflecting back to us the things that we need to work on or perhaps to celebrate as well. So the cosmic forces that are around this full moon, strong need to really give ourselves a bit of assertion there to set firm boundaries and ensure the flow of giving and receiving is equal when it comes into relationships. So if you feel that it is all one-sided, that's where you need to think, hold on, let's check in there. But whatever might come up, we need to keep the idea of harmony in our mind, not arguing with things, but finding some harmony within it. Knowing that anything that falls apart, any disharmony that presents itself is simply an opportunity to smooth the flow of energy in and out of our lives. Think about the areas that need healing. This is a great time to heal relationships, old wounds, past emotions, any past emotion experiences. The energy is focused on relationships and partnerships of all kinds. Think about if you have been focusing your needs too much, perhaps at the cost of others, or perhaps it's the other way round. Have you been easily influenced and gullible lately, unable to decide things for yourself? Have you been living your life through someone else's? Do you have enough things in your life to appreciate its beauty and harmony? It's a lovely, lovely bank holiday weekend here, so it'd be a great time to go out and enjoy a bit of nature, enjoy some garden or the sea or anything, shopping, anything that floats your boat, anything that's going to make you appreciate some beauty there. You might need to find a balance between what makes you happy and what make other people happy. Forgive past relationships, let go of anything toxic that could damage your future relationships. Do you get it? Okay, so let's have a look at the tarot spread that I created. The first one is Libra energy around you now. So let's have a little look at the Libra energy around us all now. Okay, we have a little shuffle there. Libra energy around you now. It is the Temperance. So, balance. Perfect card. Balance and harmony. Harmony will win through in the end. Now, you've got to have patience. The energy is saying you need to have patience around you at the moment. Things might be in for the long haul, not the short haul. So this is where patience and doing things slowly and just going with the flow happen. So the energy is looking at the long-term prospects of things, not the short-term. And getting a flow of energy, getting a balance of energy. Keeping one foot in the ground and perhaps one foot in the spiritual world, so you can get that flow of balance there. That's the key message around you now. Balance. It's also very good for healing card because it does bring harmony. If there's been some discord, if there's been things of disruption around you, that card says in the end things will work out just right. Don't worry. What news will this full moon bring? Okay, 5 of Cups. Now this is a card of loss, but it is also saying look at the cup half full, not half empty. So while we might have to go through some emotional things and some losses at some point, the message is, do you know what? Although that's going on, there's some lovely things happening as well. So look at the cup half full, not half empty. Look at how you can make something better out of a bad situation. How you can take something and make it perhaps creative out of a broken mess there. So this is using your intuition, using your mind, using things that are going to help influence a more positive aspect around you out of something that could be a little bit negative or a little bit emotional. I don't like the word negative, but I guess you have to use it every now and again. Okay, so how can you find the balance in your life? That's a question I get asked a lot, but how do you find the balance? Working at it, paying attention to it. Some people are lazy bones, aren't they? They just want everything on a plate to them. So you have to work at things, guys. So if you want some balance in your life now, this is saying you need to pay attention to detail. You need to prioritize things. You need to be a bit of a check-in. Is this working for me? Is this not? What is your prioritizing? Is it like work, and then you're not getting the homework balance? Is it your relationships full on, but you're not seeing your friends so much? So try and find a balance, but you are going to have to work at it. It's not just going to hand over to you on a plate. So look at your priorities there, and you may have to put extra effort in if you want to get that balance. What no longer serves. This is interesting because it's reversed. So the Justice card reverse, what no longer serves. Anything that's gone on that you just didn't agree with, let it go. If justice wasn't served in the way that you thought, doesn't matter. It's done, it's been there, it's gone. So anything to do with past connections particularly, but just anything that just didn't seem fair, that didn't go your way, let it go. Stop going on about it now. It's time to draw a line and it's time to start afresh and accept what's been, what's happened. Some things just don't go our way and we don't know why. There is a bigger picture to it. Sometimes the bad person gets away with murder and it's just how it is because we don't know the bigger picture. There's an element of having to just trust the universe. The universe knows what it's doing there. But if you're out of control of a situation and you don't like it, this is what needs to be released now. What no longer serves you. Anything to do with injustice, anything out of balance, things that just don't work your favour, don't worry about it. What are you projecting onto your relationships? What are you projecting onto your relationships? Now, the Queen of Wands, she could be a bit bossy coming in here, but that's all right because this is an enthusiastic card. So this is passion, this is love, this is excitement, this is enthusiasm. So this is what you could be projecting onto your relationships now. Get that balance between being too bossy and doing things the way that you want and the way that you think somebody should be doing things. Allow them to make some choices, allow them to make some decisions. Still have that high energy of passion and creative and enthusiasm there, but do be mindful not to fill their head with things that you think they should be doing. Allow them to be their own person as well there. But it is a spark, so that's good. A positive spark. And what was my last one? Let me hold on. Oh, it's the Libra Tarot message. The Libra Tarot message is... Now this is the interesting, it's the reverse 4 of swords, reverse 4 of swords. So the waiting time is over. Now, even though this is a bank holiday and there could still be some time out, it's a very busy time this time of year because we're excited that we can get out for a start. First time in 3 years we haven't got any restrictions, but also the sun is coming out, things are starting to bloom, particularly here in the UK. So there's this exciting energy. Now this card reverse for me indicates like the rest period is over, it's time to get going. So the message is like, put money where your mouth is. Look at things that you want to make changes, look at where you want to bring balance into your life. If you step back from things, now's the time to get back into things. If you've had a bit of a quiet phase, now's the time to be like, right, I'm back out there, owning your stuff, more focused, more determination, ready for the next chapter. So there you go, that is your tarot spread for the full moon in Libra. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to book a reading, just get in touch, whether it's that one or a general one. But whatever you do, find some balance, get some harmony and appreciate the beauty this weekend. Take care everyone, thanks for watching.